Howdy everyone, howdy partners. Welcome everybody. Hope you'll join in, help me out, because I need help on this. I played this a long time ago when it came out, and I've just got, I think my brain died in between those two events. So we're going to try the Penitent that we tried last week, where it thrashed us about 3 or 4 times. We're going to try one more time, because I put a point in which raised the potion so it lasts a little bit longer. Whether that'll be enough, I don't know. So I haven't got me facing the right way either. You know, so I should be facing that way. So ignore that. So this is the cutscene that happens just after we speak to the chap. All right. And we have this wraith to destroy called the Penitent, plus the other wraiths that it conjures. So that's what we're doing today. So we're just going to do another go, another attempt at it, and then if we fail, I might do a couple of attempts. If I fail, then we'll move on to another quest or do some exploration. All right? So I hope you'll bear with me. So welcome in anybody that comes in. Hope you enjoy it. So let's continue from this cutscene to start the battle.
I see it. Now shut your mouth and go light the fire. Remember, you fail, the Penitent will kill me.
I'll take the glass off. Right, okay,
don't know how much longer I can manage.
Right, first of all, we got to try and set things up. So first of all, first thing I've got to do is try and roll out of the way, because you know you've got to do things at speed with this. In fact, I'm gonna do Gwen. But I don't quite know how Gwen works now, because it's a bit odd now.
Shit.
Because, you know, they just take the, you know, huge chunks out of me. No matter what I do, I will take massive chunks. You see what I'm doing? See what I mean? They take huge things out of me. So I'll just let this build up a bit. Yeah, you see what I mean? So I barely get time to actually think here. Because there's a lot of them, they hit you really fast because they teleport all over the place. So I'm just biding for time here and trying to get that to go up. It's not going up anymore, okay? We'll try and drink another one. So, all carrying their little lamps. Very dainty, aren't they? Right, first of all, I'm going to go in here and just check that our oils are still on my blade. Doesn't actually say, does it? I'll just double check. I think it was Wraith. I've forgotten, to be honest. I think it's still on there from last time. Better be, otherwise I'm absolutely rabid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some food in a minute. You know, just to like top me up. What is the best? That's 60 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to consume that now before we go back out on the menu. So if you have any tips about, you know, how to do this, please, please, I would love to know them, because I'm not exactly the greatest these days at this game, but I must admit it's just gone downhill a little bit since those days. So I'm trying to keep away, give that plenty of time. Okay, and then we'll do Gwen again. Good to be doing a lot of difference from the fingers. So yeah, we've got time to do one hit get away. That's how quick they attack. You see what I mean? You just don't get any time. Is it still filling? I think it's still. So it's like by the time you attack, they've already hit you. So you've got to get out really fast. See, I don't get time to do anything. So you get too little time. That's the one drawback to this game, is when those enemies come at you, they come at you so fast, you've barely got time to react. You've literally got to go in there, attack and then get away as soon as possible. You know, with after one hit, because that's the only way. So it definitely is too strong. Okay, so we won't persevere with that. Alright, because they just hit you too hard. There's too many of them. They teleport all over the place. So we're going to go somewhere else. Okay, so what I'm going to first of all do is we'll go to the world map. We're going to get off of this place. So we're going to go down to this boat. Alright, then we're going to show up all the unmarked locations, and we're going to go to some unmarked locations, or maybe down here to some caches. The only trouble is, it will give me experience, because this is rather difficult here. It is actually a difficult place where we are at the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is get back down to this. Well, actually I need to go down to there. Let's go to this travel point and try and avoid that. Okay, so let's call our horse. So I know when I'm beat. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to sit through loads of times of me trying to do this, because that's a senseless thing. We are just not strong enough at the moment.
Giddy up.
And basically that's what you got to do with this game, is if you're not strong enough, then you come back another time. Now it's very hard to follow these roads. So we're just going to outrun them and head back to that signpost, which is just here. Let's hope I can get off before I get attacked. These can be killed by the penitent, which causes all the problems. Right. Jumping around like some ancient... So I'll tell you what, we're going to go back to Novigrad. Let's go to one of the other places. Let's see. Let's go back to say there. Right, and then we're going to put up all the places of interest. Okay? Right. Okay, now where am I there? How do I find out where I am? Very good point. Oh no, I haven't got here yet. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll go somewhere, like say here, and there's lots of question marks around here, so we're going to use this to level up, basically.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found
I hope
her
you
and
enjoy
took her
it.
to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
So we should be on normal level. We started off on, after the first kind of episode, we kind of went to kind of an easier level, because it's a little bit tricky at the beginning. And now we've decided to... there's a quest here. I don't know what this is for. Oh, he's telling me to go to that thing to do that quest that we're just doing now. So what we'll do is, we won't talk to the penitent. So let me just untick that quest. I don't think you can untick it, to be honest. And then we're going to head towards those boats. Alright, so it's called so. You'll be looking at this map several times, and every time that you do, you know, it turns off what you had switched on, which is slightly annoying. Alright, so we're going to head here, okay, and we're going to do a little bit of exploring so that we can level up, basically, because we're not really high enough level to even go to Skellige, to be honest. You should be going that later in the game, and I'm getting there too soon. Now, even though you've said that's the marker you want to go for, it still wants to hang on to the quest. So it will always point towards the quest. So we're just going to ignore that and head straight for there. Now, something it kind of wants to lock on straight away, which is something I like. It's got very few faults in this, but you know, sometimes they like to lock on even though you don't want to lock on. That's why I don't like lock on. Basically, it can be handy for certain situations, but for the majority of the time I don't like them. I only like them on one-on-one. Right, it's a bandit camp here. So by doing this, we will gain experience, and we can get level up points, and then we can be stronger. Okay, so we're going to go down here. And there's something down here. Right, some horrible, vicious person who we can dismantle with my huge axe. Because we now got an axe today, we thought we'd have a little bit different today. Maybe I'll do the hairstyle. And quickly we demolish the prats from down below. I might press that a couple of times.
Not too late to surrender.
I don't like your attitude, Sonny Jim. So now we go back, get all the loot from the bodies, which, you know, could end up with me being too popular. Sorry, I mean too heavy.
I'll rip your mag off, mutant!
Shut up.
That's it.
And you. Keep on coming if you want. There's all loot added to my bag, thank you very much. Oh. Right, apparently there is supposed to be a way of parrying this, but you know, I'm not a parrier. Right, one down there. Densely packed cat combat. Combat. I can't even speak, that's how bad that is. I think it's brain freeze has definitely crept in. Well, maybe I'm doing that now. And even the skeleton's enjoying it. So now we'll go back and we'll pick up all the loot. Thank you. So we'll just to pick up those, we won't pick up the blackjacks.
That's it, you're in for it!
I thought I told you to shut up. We'll try that again. I'll have the orange, thank you very much. Orange, and more orange. So we get a nice bit of loot and then we're looking out for the huge chests full of huge loot to accompany me on my journey. A crow's eye, definitely that would be a good one I would imagine. Oh, there's another one. So I just thought I'd hang out on it. A doll? I don't think I need a doll. Actually, can I hit that? Very good question. No. Right, okay, so a little bit of exploration I think. We definitely need some levelling up. This will help. Well, I think that'll do. I mean, I don't want to go to everybody as fast as I will, I don't know. So I'll go to a few of them. Get those few oranges. It all adds up in the end. Oh, definitely having that. Is that another body there? It is another body. All those twos will add up at some point. Right, now we're looking for those big chests full of crafting materials. That looks like a chest there. That's the chest we're looking for. Those kind. It's got all those cool stuff in it. As for these, well, yeah, you can have that if you want. Right, there's loot on there as well. Iron ore, definitely having that. Help to craft things. Right, so a nice chill out one today. I put a neck brace on today. It's a little bit iffy. Sometimes a little bit iffy. So I like to do that. I think that is all. Quick scan around should show up any more chests, which is all we're interested. Right, so that's that one done. Okay. Oh, there is something in here to examine.
Blood hasn't even dried.
So there's also a place where there should be some kind of matter, you know, could be related to a quest. So we'll also take things from the notice board as well. All right, okay, so that's that one done. Okay, so each one of these will give us some experience. Okay, so that's the idea. We're going to experience up a little bit so we can go back and teach that penitent not to attack Geralt. Right, bandit camp. Okay. Right, a nice bandit camp. A nice peaceful bandit camp to dismantle. Hello there. Would you like me to try out my axe? I just want to warm up my blade for dicing you and slicing you to little mini games.
Never fight a witcher.
I think that showed them. There we go. They are putty in my hands. Humans are putty in my hands. So hopefully you'll enjoy it today. So we're trying to, I think I'll do a little bit more chill one, so that we can level up a bit and then we can, you know, finally get somewhere. But we're just going to do a little examine now. There's going to be a chest or there's going to be some enemy nearby. So let's look at every little corner around this area, see if we can find the hidden loot. There's a barrel at least. I mean, there could be something in there. I'll leave that. If that is useful, please let me know, okay? Because just about everything I knew about this game I've forgotten from a very long time ago when it came out. So I imagine we've got to do something in this village which will lead to a completion of it. can't see any other chests, because normally what happens if you get rid of the things that are around here, then the village will... Now it's pointing towards that because it wants me to do that quest still. So, okay, so we've done that one. So I'll just do a little bit of exploration, hope you don't mind. Just to open up, you know, gain some valuable experience. And then what we'll do is we'll go to here, go to meditation, or sleep for 1 hour. Okay, therefore we're filling up all our stuff. Okay, now the point I put in was for here. So what this does is my potion duration. So when I take a potion, it will last 10% instead of 5%. Okay, and it increases our threshold. Okay, so that's what I did. I've gone from, I think, 5% up to 10%. So it makes it last a little bit longer. So that's kind of things we need. Right. So I'll run as well in between, just so that you know, it's a bit easier. Right, okay, we gotta get in the vicious camp. Well, you know what I do? We jump over here. Because I don't like vicious pathetic, and I don't like vicious bandits. So we'll demoralise them, take them apart with my new axe. Because apparently I'm now the axe man of... I was going to say Niflwood then. I don't think that's the place, is it? Right, there's something behind me. Oh, there he is. Got a snuck on me there. Look like a snucker.
You like a dog.
Yeah, you and his army, sonny. That's a good slap. I'll congratulate you on that. I felt that. Okay, then what do you see? You can see all the ones that got loot on them. Although they've all been some that I just explored just now. So try and do this methodically. So we'll have some of that. So all the blackjacks, you know, go on then. Trash weapons. Right now we're looking for. So you should, once we sort this out, we should be able to. You know, people will come back to the village hopefully. But it doesn't look so I can find it. Ah, wait a minute. Oh, there is and see that little white area on the map? That is pointing to where the loot is. Okay, there it is in the big chest. So that's what we're looking for. Those are things we're looking for mostly. These things in the boxes are just like food, you know, goat hide, you know, all that kind of stuff, which could be useful. Alright, so that's that one done. So we can very quickly go through these, gaining experience all the way. Okay, so I hope you don't mind if I just do this. And then we'll probably do another quest and get back to that penitent. Okay? Hopefully I can recover from the brain freeze I had on Skyrim, where it's triggered by me accidentally, you know, putting that level up due to the fact I was using another, you know, doing Frandolf, who was on legendary level, and that stayed for the play that I did on Necra, which unfortunately meant trying to kill the dragons and whatever was almost totally impossible. So that's what caused that whole scenario where I lost control. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a complete idiot. And I almost gave up on playing. Give back. And once you do some of these little villages, some, you know, they'll come little bigger ones will turn into little villages. The villagers will come back. And then this becomes a new place with probably new missions. Nice little cutscene, I like that. If they do that in Skyrim would be good, but sorry, not Skyrim. And of course we've got some nice loot now as well. So this is not. This will probably have a signpost as well. So I could get that one. We also have one of these. If you do this, what this does sharpens our weapon. Right, if you do this, it kind of, you know, for our gear gets in the hands. So it's a good idea to do all that stuff. Although I've forgotten 3/4 of it, there's a chance that you know, it may all come back. I don't need a rope ladder. He's enjoying himself there. Just check the dead bodies will still be there, by the way, so you can still loot it even if you did miss it. Very tempted by that pig hide. I'm not going to pick out the weapons. We are very close to being overweight here. So we're just going to check, see if there's another one of those chests. There is some an unsent letter. Let's read that letter. Right, now, I thought it's a bit in and out these days. Did you hear? They chased the pirates off, it's true. Not a trace of pirate left, save for a few fresh graves and some bloodstains. The shipyard's more or less in the same state we left them in, meaning everything's about to collapse, but holding up for the time being, and our tools are all rusty, but get the job done. In a word, you can return just for God's sake, don't go south, for some other bandits have glitched and pitched camp out there. Nature's a whore for vacuums, or whatever that spying sayings goes. See, I told it was hard to read. It'll be just like the good old days, mate. Oh, the crashing out of the waves, the singing of the seabirds and the stink of perch smeared over the hills. So what do you say? Will you come back? Simon. That's addressed to you, Gregor. So I've got to go in close because otherwise it's blurry. I mean, it's blurry anyway. But alright, so another one bites the dust. This one's now a trading place. I can buy, sell. If I can find the buy and sell person. Here is the buy and sell person. Excuse me, sir.
What?
I'll give you what, sir? It's bad Geralt today. We're playing this as bad Geralt because the first time I played it as good Geralt. I don't like to play the same thing twice. Right, so I could get rid of that. So it won't, try and sell the ones that you're already wearing. So let's see which is the best of these. So that's the silver sword. That's the silver sword. They're all silver swords. That's a feline steel one, which isn't that great. Well, that's the one I have at the moment. So first of all, get rid of the blackjack. Don't want that. That one there. I mean, they're both the same, aren't they? But that one's got more slots, so let's get rid of that one. So I want to get rid of as much trash as we can. I'll get rid of that. That's +9, so I'll keep that one. So I'd say that's pretty good. I wonder what this guy's selling. Because I don't usually buy anything from these merchants. That's because I like to hoard stuff. Hoarder by trade. And I just like to get rid of those because they annoy me no end. There we are, so we get rid of all those. Hence it disappears and I don't have to worry about it. And that's got rid of a little bit of loot. Farewell.
So long.
Alright, all so long. Right, so just do a few of these. And then we'll go to another quest. We'll come back to that. Vicious Penitent. Another time, eh? What do you say? Sounds like good stuff, doesn't it? Come, horse. I've got some nuts down here. And hopefully your brain will work properly. I won't send you, round and round the apple cart. No, I want the horse actually. I want to get on the horse.
Come on.
Right, come on, Roach.
Stop!
Right. Excuse me. They don't mind, you just nudge them out of the way, they don't mind. That's what they're there for me to push them around. That's what bad Geralt does anyway, pushes them around. Right, you can't get through bushes obviously, they're really too thick and dense. A bit like Ray to be honest. Right, okay, right, another one. Right, get off the horse. Get off the horse. He might get angry. Where did he come from? I didn't see where he come from. Right, the horse is taking severe damage here, could get afraid, and we'd say he will run off. I'll just mince up these crazy lunatics. Or, I could get injured by them at the same time. Don't worry, soon have these down. Right, any more irritating slobs? There's more irritating slobs. Crossbows, a little bit tricky with crossbows. That's it, you get your crossbows out of the way, son. Right, any more crossbows? Well, I'll tell by the... I do sense that there's still some crossbows.
Come on, come closer.
Yeah, there's one of them. Right, okay, so what we do is now we take one of these. And we take one of these. And we've instantly saved another village. And I've even put up a statue to me. Show my greatness. Just don't tell anybody about the Penitent. A show of indifference on his face. But say we got more experience. Soon we'll be so strong we'll be able to take down that Penitent just by looking at it. I love the linen, but it'll come in handy for some linen stuff. It'll make a lot of sense to it. Won't borrow those bags. Alright. Loot. Thank you. The more loot. Right, where's the big chest? Come on, where's the big chest? I do believe it's over there. See that old white thing there? That's the big chest. Throw that or something completely docile. Could actually be a trader.
Wind's howling.
The wind does howl a bit. Okay, looks good to me. There's an explosive barrel there, but I would, you know, well, I wouldn't have killed them because they're not there. Right, okay. Broken ore, not very useful. Right, I can't see a special loot place. Although, I don't know, there's a little white one here, which is, it could be just there. Like, see, there's a little white, see that little white area there? Could that be something?
Maybe no.
I love the Dorm Spirit. That does help with something. More linen. Great.
Nice pendant you got.
Nope. Yep. Definitely the linen camp, isn't it? Right, okay, it looks good. Right, okay, next one. So we'll do one more. And then we'll get a quest done. Right, okay, let's see. Go over there. Now, some of these could be immensely strong. I did try, on my first play, I went somewhere and it had a skull over its head, which means it's immensely strong and you'll probably get completely toasted unless you're an absolute genius at tactical combat. Unfortunately, I'm not. Don't worry, it automatically loads up the next food. And don't forget we have unlimited stamina. Those were the days, weren't they? Remember those days when we had unlimited stamina and we wouldn't get slowed down by anything? Yeah, they all died out a couple of years ago. And you know, I'd be lucky to get anything. See, while they shout, that's when I attack. It's called tactical brilliance. How I can do that, I don't know. Since I'm usually useless most of the time. I hope you didn't find that stream last time too painful. The Skyrim one, I mean. Yeah, that's the worst I ever played in Skyrim. I must have had brain freeze day that day. Right, there should be some kind of nest that we got to get rid of here, like a monster nest. There it is. And there's the loot, and there's the loot. You see, there's the huge loot. Don't forget to get that. Right, and then we also got this. Got that. Got more. I'm very tempted to have a normal sword, but the droid fish definitely. I wonder if that's a special item. It could be a special item. Right, so look out for the white bit on the map, which shows where the loot is. There's a wreck over there, but I've got a feeling there's going to be something in that wreck, isn't there? No. Alright, we'll go with that one. Did I say there's one more? I may have lied there. It's just that I'm on a roll. So I say let's keep up the rolls. Alright, okay. And then we'll pick one of those quests. So I'm going to do a couple of hours as well. Now I've posted, if anyone's interested in the schedule coming up in the next week, I've done a post which tells you all the things that'll be happening in the next week. Okay? And on my birthday, when I would be normally doing Necra on the 25th. I won't be doing Necra that day, because it's my birthday and Jess comes over and we might do a little day of celebration, me kind of going, oh really? And just, cheers me up, the presents from my kids and a jolly good earwig. And we'd like to have that little private family moment, so I hope you don't mind that. if I miss it that day. What we got to do now again? Can move the corner apparently, but you know. Yeah, move, Geralt. You're doing far too slow there. So you can come and lock on and then shoot the. It takes a while to load it, of course. Don't worry, I've got a little bit there left. But it takes so long to load this thing. That's why I'm not a big fan of it. So let me go up to the top a minute. Try and collect the loot if I can. So at least in this game, they give you a fair amount of, being underwater for a certain amount of time. Right, none of this is, right, somewhere around here is some loot. It's almost directly below me. There, okay, so go down. And using our special vision, it should be somewhere around here. I can't see it, can you? It could be that it's on the top. It could be that it's up here. Like a floating barrel or something. So let's have a look around. Ah, there it is. Looks like it's somewhere around here. Is it there? Oh. Looks like it's not showing up. That's very strange. So normally that would show up. That's odd. Maybe because they're on it. Right, okay, that's a little bit odd, because that normally that wouldn't happen. Ah, there it is. Wait a minute. It's very small. Look at that. There you are. See, a very small chest. What's down there? Right, there we are. It's not exactly the greatest thing in the world, I must admit. Up we go. Have a minute to celebrate. Right, okay, I think that'll do. Right, now, let's find out where the nearest point is for us to travel. Okay, now I could go there, but I'll tell you what, I think that'll do. We don't want to just, you don't want me to just do little things like that all day long, do you? Please tell me if you do. So at least now we've got some experience, and we're over halfway of our experience, which is that white bar at the top. So see the white bar is our experience, the red bar is our health, obviously. The yellow one is our stamina and our I think it's our stamina and our tolerance. So when that's yellow, that means we can do a spell. When there's red in that area, that means we can't. We've got to wait till go and turn fully yellow before we can do it. I almost sound like I'm intelligent, but I wouldn't take any notice of that. That's purely an illusion. I'm not quite as not that intelligent. I used to be. I don't know what happened. I had above average intelligence once. I think it died on me.
Trade keeps the hunger at bay. After what you've done for us, you've
got
a
love.
friend in
Don't
me.
worry.
Soon
Soon get over it. Right, what's this? A giant tree surrounded by a fence. Oh no, it's not. No, it's a special place. Right, okay, so let's find the magical travelling point, which should be where that quest marker is headed to.
Where the grub's from, long as the bowl's full.
Almost there. It's right in front of me. There it is. Right, now we'll travel. Right, let's have a look at our map. In fact, let's have a look at our quests. In fact. Sorry, I'm still suffering from the terrible brain seizure that I had. So we won't do that one. So let's see, let's have a look. That's a little bit too high level. Here comes the groom. Ask Kevan about the contract. Fled from his betrothed. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? It's on Skellige though. Oh, we don't want to go to Skellige. So let me just see if I can find something. I don't want to find the cards. I'm not into cards. So that's secondary, and then we got the Skellige ones. So we don't want to do that, do we? I could meet. Is there anything dull? We got any dull missions to do? No dull missions. Oh, great. So I could ask about that then. Alright, we'll do that one then. Alright, you got me. You twisted my arm. It's back to Skellige. Right, go on then. Back to Skellige. It definitely wants us to go to Skellige, doesn't it? Right, let me go there and look for where it is. It's not showing up. oh, it's showing up. It's over here somewhere. But it's not showing it yet. It's not showing it. Ah, there it is. Alright, so now I want to go to here.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindersfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
Would like to find Ciri. Okay. So a couple of wine gums as well. I need my daily dose of non-sugar sugar. Alright. Okay. Let's head towards that quest. Basically follow the little dots. Which is the same one. I'm slightly unhappy. No, I don't think it is. Okay, I'm around here.
Young and crit. Now there's a gallant fella.
These
killing
comical
them.
dandies come a strutting
I do
down.
try.
We gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Not right now. No. Could be down the stairs. Right, down the stairs. Almost had it. I don't even know which way it's facing, do I? Could be down here. It is down here. Okay, I didn't know I could roll. Right, down here. To the boat. And to the cabin. Ah, there he is over there. Right, let's see what this is all about. I say there, sir.
See you not from round here. What's brought ye to Speaker Rug?
Well, I read your notice.
Heard you've got a job for a witcher.
Aye. My sister's near drilled a hole in me gut pestering me. I hung a notice hoping she'd let up. Truth be told, didn't really expect anyone to take an interest.
Well, you're wrong.
What's this about?
Me sister's betrothed. He's disappeared. Folks say he done a runner. Sis claims she saw a beast carry him off.
Oh, beast! Oh, that's more intel. For a minute, I was thinking, my God, why am I doing this? But no, fight a beast. That's what I'm used to. Yeah, your sister's story got the impression you don't believe it. Oh, I'll let you say it.
Sensing you just don't believe your sister.
They had their ups, they had their downs. Nils, thoroughbred skirt chaser, and Britt's just not easy to be around. But family's sacred. You willing to look into this?
Well, for reward's a bit small.
Finding Nils won't be easy.
Yeah.
Reward you posted's not enough.
Cough up.
Bring him home, and I'll spare no coin.
Need to hear something specific. A sum.
Yeah, big sum.
First, you gotta tell me something specific.
Well,
What
I'm not going to know
happened to
that.
Nils?
All right. I don't have to answer it. Okay, leave the suite, Ray. Leave the suite. Right, 249. I'm not happy about 249. What does he think he is? Not swindling me. We're going to ask for 270.
Agreed.
Thanks. There you go. Fine, I'll take your job.
I'll see what I can do.
Greedy
Gotta
Geralt.
talk to your sister first off.
Britt and Nils had their favourite spot. Cliffs north of the village. Ever since he went missing, she's been wandering about there.
Thanks. I'll go
Really?
see her.
If we could just get rid of Nils, would be him with a chance. Right, okay, you've got to follow that route. It's about 3 miles, isn't it? No, it's not. It's actually just over there. So I could swim it. In fact, there's a boat there. In fact, we'll go to the boat. Our job to get that out, of course. Right, so this is, today I think we're going to be slightly smart.
Decent folk live
Did I
here.
just say slightly smart? Take that back. So we're going to use the boat. Right, so we just push forward on the joystick, head towards our destination, and press the button so that it goes a bit faster. One thing it has over Skyrim, we have boats. We've also got slamming boats into cliffs as well, which is a particular favourite of mine. So we're going to go down here and hope we can get that gentle slope. Okay, I think that'll do. And we'll hop off. Like so. Climb every mountain. Forward over stream. And I usually wait until Geralt takes the sword out because I'm too lazy to do it myself. I can't see that. Britt, that's Britt. Hello, Britt. Britt. Oh yeah. Hello, Britt.
Need to talk to you.
Leave me be.
Alright. Take care. Did you see Nils die?
Did you see Nils die?
I saw a shadow, great wings, like a cloud passing over the sky. Then I heard him scream. Something grabbed him, lifted him up, then flew off towards the caves on the shore. But he was alive, screaming my name.
I'll look into it.
Okay, I'll look into that.
I'll
It could be.
explore those caves Britt mentioned.
I know, is that a bird? Is that a plane? Difficult one, isn't it? It could be right over the other side. Look at the map. Always look at the map because it could be 3 miles away. It is 3 miles away. So it's down there. So I say let's head to this one here, which is on the way. Therefore killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I like to take the direct route. So we'll get back in the boat. Wherever you climb up because we have parkour. Right, and then this is such a manoeuvrable boat, you can just turn it around like this. Look at that, spins all sixpence this thing. And then press the button, off we go. Whoosh! That's how fast it is. So, then we can check the map, see if we need to go around the other side of the island. Always plan your journey in advance. See, so now we can go all the way around to that bit there, although I wanted to go on there. So what we'll do is, we'll go to, say, there. Alright, see, genius thinking. We'll go there, and then so we can gently go up that little rise there, because these look far too stiff. Sorry, steep. So we'll go here, hence up there, and along down there. Alright, so we're going to head to this hidden treasure here. Why not get some loot on the way, I say. I might be able to squeeze through that gap, but there's a good chance I could. Right, okay, wait a minute. I spot something right ahead in front of me. Could be some hidden loot. I could already have done it. I'll ignore it because I could already have done it. It does look as though it's gone a bit dull. If it's gone a bit dull, it's not showing up bright white. It's kind of dull white. That means we've already been there and explored that. See, that was a nice bright white one. You see, so we know that one's a freshie. A nice fresh one. Oh, seem to be rotating around a rock here, so I'll try and get around the rock there. It does seem to be rather, not very steep here. So I'll tell you what, we'll stop here, let go of the boat, parkour off, excuse my language. I'm going to climb gently. Obviously want to go for another dip there. I'm crunching sweets away because sweets are the courier basically. Right, okay, there's something horrid there. I say let's get rid of the something horrid. Right, what is it? First of all, what is a monster? Well, we get, oops. Immediately we get in there and get the attack in first. Right, we'll go over here and find out what was hidden here. That looks like the hidden loot right there. It's a skull. That could be a special skull, so I'll take it just in case. Wait a minute, what's this? A note. Let's look at the note. A key and a black magic doll. May need that, so let's do it right. The crooked mast marks the spots, but not just any fool can find the treasure. Just call me a fool. Right, okay. The broken mast. Is that it? Right, wait a minute. Sorry about the crunching. Seems to be very close to where we are. Let me see a broken mast. I mean, that could be the broken mast. I mean, it's probably that, isn't it? Oh yeah, I think we've already got it. Yeah, I think we've already got it. It has turned like semi, you know, it's not white anymore. I mean, it's a bit hard to tell, considering. A bit hard to tell. Let's go over here a little bit so that we can move away from the map so we get a clearer view. Oh no, is that white or... hard to tell without flashing, isn't it? Right, okay, let's get back on the boat. No, that's a rock. Geralt, get back on the boat. Well then, parkour there. There we go. And take the helm. Yeah, it's already gone dark, so that means, you know, it's we've actually defeated it. And you wonder why there's a boat on there. That's because I just gently ride round here just to make sure. Since that's the way we've got to go anyway. I'll do it quicker if you like. Yeah, see, it looks like it's gone a little bit dull, but just check that on the map. Now I've moved away from it a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of, it's not a nice bright white. So I think we got it. Alright, so now we're going to head there, up that gentle rise. Okay, at least I hope it's a gentle rise. Something's after me, but I'll ignore that. And I'm parked just along here. Oh my god, the vicious sirens. Sirens don't worry me at all. Because all we do is we get a crossbow out. Alright? Target it and shoot the vicious thing. I think I'm hitting the boat actually, but I'll try again. It's not, yeah. Might take a while to kill it. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't bother. See, you want to lock me on, so you unlock. Let's go towards our target that we're looking for. We're looking for this cave. Right, a little bit of cave in. Okay, here we go. Let me just check. Because we don't want that marker anymore. Just like I've gone the wrong way. So I wonder if I can get up there. It's a tall order. Although it might be a chance of getting past the that little gap there. If only the horse will help me. Come, Roach. Come, Roach.
Faster.
Faster, Roach. Come on, listen to Daddy Gibbs. Up here, don't fall off whatever you do. Right, okay. Right, that seemed to work. No, don't fail me now. Come on, otherwise I'll have to send you home.
Hey, yeah.
No, yeah. Alright, that's your attitude. I'll do it myself. And you'll have to snuck on behind. And don't go down too steep. It's too steep here because you know you'll slip, fall, and you'll die. So in that case, I'll do a save just in case. Right, so hope you enjoy it today. Yeah, please come in, say hello. If I'm doing something wrong, you know, there's a better way of me to do it. Please, I could do with your assistance. You know, I've been accused of being completely thick and useless, but you know, I'm trying my best. What a beautiful slide that was. Right, let's see where I am on the map. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just swim round here. I thought I was going to be able to get up there, but it looks like I can't get up there. So my plan of going along the road didn't quite work out, did it? You may have noticed that one. But I fancy a quick swim. Especially the fact that we can swim fast. Which is a beautiful invention that was invented a few years ago, and then everybody decided stamina is the thing that runs out after 5 seconds. And that's when gaming sort of went downhill a little bit. You want to hang, but to play Zero Dawn or this one, and we won't have to worry about stamina. If you like worrying about stamina, well, Valheim I would highly recommend, because you could literally only go about 20 yards, and then you'd be knackered. And if you've died recently, well, you'd be lucky if you can get 10 yards. It's all part of the, let's strip the characters down so they're so weak, practically useless until we've got, particular food potion or something. It's all part of the extra stuff they want to add in slowly. Well, it could be just my opinion. Come go, I'll go a little bit quicker than that, please. So let's up the caves round here. Otherwise this is a quarter of an hour swimming for nothing. But there's some secret entrance, isn't there? Right, it's looking like it was zeroing in, alright. Nice gentle swim. And there looks like a nice cave. Okay, good caving. Oh, good cave. Right then, okay. All looks very interesting. Let's see. Let's explore these caves. Hopefully I haven't been here before and done it before. Okay, looks like it's somewhere in here. Right, okay, first of all I'm going to check my kit. Always check your kit. Don't forget to do a quick save before you start. Just rub all these off. Alright, and then we'll check our kit. Okay, so if we flick with the right joystick, it flicks across to the next section. So it saves you having to flick through every one to get to there. You can just flick it and it goes right straight to the centre, and then flick it again, it goes to the right. So that's a quick way of manoeuvring around. Right, that thing's 86, that one's 73. So let's try and repair that one. So if we go to here, we got repair kits. Master ones will, give a really, 90% of it. So we don't want to waste that one. We'll wait until that one's something's really low. So that's another master one. There isn't a weapon kit, a journeyman, so that'd be about right. So we'll see which is the lowest. That's 80. That's 70. So let's put it on that one. All right. I won't bother. I don't want to only got one left. Now, is this worth anything? It's not. I'm gonna drop that. So we have a nice, but just light. Now it looks like we have 2 of these, so I want to pick the best one. So that's 6 to 8, and that is 7 to 9. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop that one. It's barely worth anything, making us a little bit lighter. That one's 70, but it's not as good as the one we have. And it's only 250, so I'm going to drop that as well. Alright, so now we're nice and light and trim. That is also not very good, so we'll drop that and we'll drop that. Okay, there we are. Now we've got a little bit of carry space. Alright, so we're all set up, ready to go. Let's enter the cave.
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages.
And we'll save. I just got to wait a little minute. Don't worry, the brain kicks in at some point. Just push it in hurry up. Right, so we'll save it before we start. Right, we don't know what we're facing. Drowners. Alright, I'll sort that out. Also, I can't put his head down.
Drowners couldn't possibly lift Nils into the air.
Right, okay, and then we're going to do this and put a torch on. Now, I would like to do a Skyrim stream where we go through the entire game just using a torch. Oh, hang on, let me just pick up the loot from here. Could come in handy, that brain. Especially as I haven't got one. sure I know. These come out really quick, don't they? I know I could put a put some materials on it, but I don't want to waste it. Right, we're looking for the big proper chest, not these little bags. Right.
Siren tracks. A very big siren.
Very big siren. I particularly like sirens. Right, I'm going to have some grapes in a minute. Just to top me up. Apparently that wasn't enough. So another grape. Although I think it's... Oh no, still going up. Right, okay. Swap to that one. Right, okay, there's a vicious thing there. So I'll get him trying to get in there first. Now you beat me to it.
Hang your head from my
Always do.
cell.
Yeah, see, told you. Right, I have to keep trying. It's like, you better get trying to hit it. Very much like Zero Dawn mode with swords. Where they move so fast you don't get a chance. But it keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? Right, okay then. Right. Let's have a look around. It's a pity I can't see, I can't make that map bigger, isn't it? Right, there's something in here.
Melusine, the mad and dangerous lady of the depths. Clearly used to be worshipped here.
It's just what I was thinking. Right, okay. Oh, there's something in there. What's this?
Strange scale color. Not your everyday siren. Same scales as on the altar. Melusine cult didn't appear out of nowhere. The kitten has been living here a while. Went into hibernation some time ago, but it's awake now. And it's hungry.
Don't worry, I fear nothing. I wonder if it's out. See, you never quite know whether it's out or in. I'm just going to go around here and I'm looking for the mysterious chest. Ah, what's that over there? Wait a minute. Every time you explore something, you're getting hints and tips towards where it might be. Right, I'm still looking around for these special chests. So that could be a scent. We do explosive barrels, that could come in handy. What if I hit that with like a crossbow? Would that explode? Let me just test that theory out. Hang on. Alright. Okay. It's too slow, but it doesn't highlight now. Have I turned the level up or something? Plenty of that. Right. We're looking for loot. Right, let's go back to the torch.
Not your lucky day.
I can see a chest up ahead. Get in there quick for it. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm taking another. I meant to do that. Well, you notice that there was things that are lasting a lot longer now. Although I'll tell you what, why don't we meditate on speed the process up a bit. Therefore, filling it up to the top, saving me having to do anything else. And I'll flick onto that, and I'll stick on the swallow. Right, okay. There's something in there. Right. Forward into the darkness. The sirens usually fly around, so I presume it's outside of the cave. I still haven't found some, like hidden chests here, so I'll have a look just in case. The horrible feeling is up there. on Geralt, that's it. Right, we do that, see? Get rid of that. Right. Right, there's something around here. It says in the cave now. That's odd, isn't it? Pointing that way. Oh, maybe there's a drop down point. Is there like another cave down there? I almost feel like we should go back in. I find that a little bit confusing. There's something I've missed. Oh, I missed that. It could be, you know, it's kind of round this bit here. No, it's not. Okay, so it's not round there. So it's a little bit confusing. It seems to, you know, seems that it's out. So I'll just explore around this whole cave a minute. Make sure I haven't missed anything. See if it kind of reveals anything that we've missed. What's that there? Oh, see what's down here. There could be some hidden loot here, so let's kind of try and find it if I can. It could be we've got to go out this way. No, it doesn't look like it. So it looks like we have got to go down there. I'll go down here. What about that? I love that. I'll tell you what, we'll have, yeah, I'll usually pick up the wall. So it looks like we have got to go back that way. Okay. So let's do that. Quickly. And this falls is like some stairs or something. But it does look like it's definitely out here. So I hope that, you know, it works out okay and I don't go wrong on this. I mean, this doesn't seem anything to examine, so it kind of leads us all the way along here. So I presume now it's leading us out. It just seemed odd that when we went out it oh no, some of these things just don't quite work how you expect. Could I got to go down here? Maybe there's a clue. It's funny how it does this, and it kind of then comes to a halt. Ah, what's this? Right, okay, so it's that bit there.
Nils. Gotta be. Some monster dropped him from high up. Britt wasn't lying.
Wait for it. There it is. That was sort of a nasty one. So out comes the special one. Right, okay. And first of all, we go into the glossary. We go in and look that up. So it's going to either be it wouldn't be an Ogroid, so it's going to be one of these probably. It may have come up. So sirens, right? Okay, so it usually is the same thing. So you know, it's the same things here. All right. So we need grape shot, hybrid oil, igni, and ard. So ard will stun it. Okay, you kind of stun it, and Yeah, and make it drop. I think it makes it drop. Now, flames is obviously a good one to burn them. So we need hybrid oil and grape shot. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Hybrid oil and grape shot. Have I not got hybrid oil? Crystal. Oh dear. Oh, there is. Oh, sorry. Because I read the enhance, I thought it wasn't an H. So we do that on our blade, right? And that gives us a good advantage. And then we'll do grape shot, which it may be we haven't got it, but let's see what this one is. Moon dust. So we haven't got grape shot, which is I think it just does damage. So we haven't got that one. So, but that's not a worry. All we've got to do is go into here, get this ready, target it. I'll take that first though because I'm greedy. Right, target it. He's got us stuck there, which is great news for us. Although I didn't expect that. Isn't it great when you have there's some kind of bug in the game, isn't that? Isn't that tasteful? Kind of stuff I like in games. Now, if you press and hold, it will do this. So it can be a bit more accurate. Sorry, I say accurate. Now I know what you're saying, go down there and paste it. Like some true genius that you are. No, I'm not, you must be kidding. I'll try and lure it down to the shore. Or maybe not. I'll tell you what, we'll do around here. Yeah, and we'll attract the beast to us, because you know we're kind of a little bit silly like that, where we do something silly like this, but we'll just attract it to us. That makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Obviously he doesn't want to come up, so we'll go down. I think that's a bad idea actually, going down. So I'll climb up to its level, therefore destroying it, you know, multi-swoop it. Although it could be having the opposite effect and doing that. I do believe we got it. Genius. Look at that, things I can do with a crossbow. Oh, I didn't even get a reward? I mean, that's sad, isn't it? Sorry, lady. But you're too darn ugly. So, tastefully taking it down. So we've got to take the trophy off of it now. This could be where things could go wrong here. But sometimes, I don't want to word, is it? I'll punch it away. Oh, don't tell me I can't get a trophy, come on. Oh dear. It could be that I left the trophy up there and it dropped. Give me that trophy, you. It's not letting me have it. Not very fair, is it? Right, okay, it's not very fair at all. Right, I'm going to go there and see if it fell on the top, because he was falling and therefore it left it at the top. Ingenious thinking on my behalf. No, that didn't work. So I could take a trophy, but if we're going to take a trophy, I may not be able to collect a reward. Oh goodness me, she's started dethroned now. Did she leave it somewhere else? Looks like it didn't drop it. If I haven't got the trophy, that means I can't pick it up. Oh dear. That could well ruin the quest, couldn't it? And let me just see if... I don't think it's down here, but... drop in the water or something? Just check a minute. If anybody can see it somewhere, you know. Don't think it dropped in there. For some reason it hasn't come up. I've noticed that the odd bug, since they did the next gen update, some things aren't quite working right. So that means we won't be able to hand this thing in and get the reward, which means I'll be really upset because I didn't make any money out of it. It's terribly irritating. I'll just move you a little bit more just to annoy you now. Irritating little... That's it, go on. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do a save. Alright. And then we'll load that save. Brilliant.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige.
Might not.
She'd arrived from another world together with a
so
masked
just do a couple
mage.
of hours till I pass
She
by.
and the mage had fought the wild hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began.
Can skip
a good time later, the
before.
wild hunt had reappeared on Hindersfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned.
Just Skellige, but I cancelled it. Alright, just see if that magically brought it back from nowhere. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? Could say that's slightly annoying. That means I'm a little bit light on reward now. It's really upsetting. Well, let's go back there then, because that may be where it is. Maybe it dropped the trophy before they died. Silly, I know. Am I going to get up there? Yeah. Impossible, you say. Nope. Now Skyrim jumping. You know, I can defeat Skyrim. You know, I can do Skyrim jumping even in The Witcher. Look at that. Oh, it's right here. Is it there? Ah, there it is. Right, okay. There we go. So, it must deposit at the top, and it slid down. Brilliant. Okay, so we have got it. Excellent. Right, we're going to now find the boat. Right, let's find the boat. Oh, at least we've got some success there. It's only if only I could wish the boat. you know, a bit like, whistle for the boat would be nice, wouldn't it? Right, we're going to head towards here. Follow that path. Hopefully I don't slide down here. It's unlikely. Cheers, we're a mountain genius. Extremely foolhardy and stupid. And it's always enjoyable because you get a nice slide down as well. Like that. It's almost as good as Link, isn't it? If anybody wondering, if anybody's seen my, Legend of Zelda, let me call a horse. Far too irritating to run. And you wonder why I didn't get past, I think it was episode 5 or 6, something like that. It's because my PC was so bad. I had a job to actually get it to record in 1080p. Sometimes it wouldn't work. Sometimes it just slowed down, and so you couldn't actually see any movement. So when I get a real, hopefully soon, I will be getting a nice new PC. And therefore I'll be able to stream on YouTube or Twitch. Get away with it. Irritating. Right, okay, this man here, so you go behind and we attack him from the rear. Although it could do that and completely disrupt me. Okay, but what we'll do is we'll do something even better than that. We'll burn him. Therefore, making him defences, although we've got to wait till that. comes back. Frozen through it. Like, so this, you know, sometimes they don't give us time to do that. So, you know, and then I'm burning while he's burning and waving his arms out like some ninny hammer. Got that from Lord of the Rings. Oh, apparently he didn't do that, huh? I could nudge behind him, actually. Oh, yeah, that worked. Okay, this is a canny one, this one.
You'll never learn.
Almost got him there. I could irritate him really by smashing him like that. Therefore, getting rid of his shield. Which I've, you know, forgotten about. Very tempted to have that heavy mace, to be honest. Nope. Right, okay, some more hidden loot. Right, okay. First we mop up the dead bodies. Lovely grilled pork there. Right, let's have a look around. I know what I'm saying, eat something. Right, something in the tower. Now, this I don't know, it may have been, this is the tower I went before. There was the tower I went before. No, I may not be able to get around this bit. It's a bit slippery. Right, anything in here? Oh, I see it. Some aggravating little git. That's how you get rid of aggravating little gits. Sorry about the carefree language. Please, if you're enjoying it, please hit that like and subscribe button. I need every person I can get. You know, I wouldn't say I'm desperate, but I'm close to it. Anything in there? Herbal. I fancy a bit herbal. Right, I got there. I know what you're saying. I got there, but I mean, I've got. Okay, it's all the loot. It's all about loot. Right, we'll forget the loot then. Right, we've got to collect it. We'll collect more than a minute. Wait. Sorry about that. Slippery step there. Alright, look at this. Ooh, nice. Good stuff. Anything special in there? Yes. Let me see what this is actually. Actually say, do it. Old water tower. Let's have a little look at this. See if we can find anything to explore here. Just like it's just that. So this is just one of those unmarked locations where, you know, you get a reward. Plus, oh, I shouldn't have picked up that. We get rid of that. I'd like to keep the weapons if they're worth a good bit of money, but that, you know, that one's just pathetic. So I'll keep this for a minute because it's worth 900. I may not get 900, but you know, at least it might be worth it. See, this is 47 added on to what we have. So I say we put that on. All right, we can't really, although we could put something on it. You know, if we want. See, these are like lesser ones. You are better since Skyrim Tuesday. Yeah. Thanks, thanks Vicky. What's it, Mavi, for coming in? Thanks, Vicky, for coming in. At least I hope it's a bit better. Yeah, I was pretty bad on Skyrim, I must admit. I do apologise for that. It was mainly due to the fact that I played the previous stream before that was Frandolf the Fair, which is a very high-powered mage, and was so powerful we put it on legendary level. But when we went to continue the other character, Necra, unfortunately, it sets it for all the other characters as well, so I didn't realise it was legendary. Therefore I got myself all in a pickle where I couldn't fight these two dragons. Everything was difficult, including the assassination attempt, so I was getting more and more irritated until I found out that that was the problem, and then we put it right, and then things kind of improved, but it was a bit of a bad day. So I'm sort of slightly improved, so thanks Vicky. I'm putting Vicky twice here. Sorry, Vicky. Vicky Mavir, sorry. I put Vicky twice. It's because you're so good at the Viking. Right, this is the glyph. See, this is the higher density one than that one. So I kind of like the flame one, you see, so that's like 2%, you know, all this rubbish. So these go on equipment, alright? So I can enhance this equipment that I have with one of these glyphs. Okay, so Jurden. So, you know, I quite like the Igni one, it's only 2%. So let's try, say, Axie. That could influence things, so we can put a few of these on. These are for weapons. All these glyphs here are for weapons. Okay, these are for clothes. So we could put a couple on here. So we'll do, say, a Jurden one as well. All right, so we can buy, I think it's up to about 3, and then we'll do, say, did we do Igni? I can't remember. No, we haven't done an Igni, so let's do an Igni one. Maybe just flick over like that. Oh, sorry, that took it all off. Alright, we can only put 2 on that one then. But at least we're a little bit stronger now, because you know, we've got some better stuff. 56, you see, that now, see, is really, really hampering us, because, you know, we're going to take a lot more damage. So what we do is we can go to this master one, which is do 90%. That's a little bit too much. So the little bags are for armor, and I think those are for weapons. Okay, although I could be completely wrong. I am completely wrong. Yeah, I'm not a genius. You might have noticed. So I'll tell you what, I'll put it on this lovely cloth. Because that is a higher level than that one. I'll put it on that. So let's do that. So I ought to buy some of these. And you know, that one 62. We don't want that rubbish. We'll drop it. Okay, so now we're nice and light and trim. I don't know why, but I like to take these off. No, I like to get rid of these just so that, you know, I know where the new thing is that it wants to show me. I just like to take them off very quick. All right, so that's that done. What we're going to do now is we found this little place in the middle of nowhere. All right, I'm looking for my horse actually. Sometimes I can't see where the cone's pointing. It must be my terrible eyesight. Don't worry, I've got an eye test soon. I'm sure you're all looking forward to that one.
Faster.
Once I get this eye test, you know, then you know, I might be able to see slightly clearer. I didn't like letting me any better. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. Right, okay, and then we'll go back to where that quest was, alright? Which was back there. Alright, just there. Sorry, just there. So, I hope you enjoyed today. Hope you're. I'm trying to, you know, at least a couple of hours of, you know, a little bit of exploring today. So early on we did some exploring. Because that's a big part of this game is the open world exploration, finding these places, opening new stuff. All gives you experience and gets you to level up quicker. So it's a good idea to do them. There's lots of quests you can find on notice boards as well. Again, you know, those all help to level you up. Alright. Now, Skellige is very much up and down here, also it's a good idea to follow this little white dots. I turn the HD off because it makes it a little bit clearer for me, and then we'll talk to him and get a reward.
Nothing here for you.
Unless, of course, that's not the one, because he was the one over here.
Master Witcher.
Hello there, I got rid of the beast.
Found an old echidna in a cave on the shore. Tough beast, but I killed
Killed
it.
it comfortably.
So Britt spoke true. A beast took Nils.
Yeah.
And killed him. Body's in the cave.
Yeah.
I'll have to fetch it. Witcher, would ye mind telling Britt what happened to her betrothed?
Do I have to? Do I have to go all the way back? I think if I say you tell her, right? You know, I'm not going to get experience for it, so I'll do it.
Fine. I'll talk to her.
I'm
It's
not too
the
bad.
least she
We'll get my
deserves.
haircut.
Feel like a damn
If I get a
fool
time,
now, not
please remind
believing
me
me
to
own
get a haircut.
sis. Take
I would
this.
like.
Hard work deserves payment.
Thank you, sir.
Farewell.
I want every last bucket from you.
Yet hero.
That's right. That's what I asked for. I asked for more. You can ask for more in this game. Very much like Oblivion. Is there a Oblivion remaster? Well, I'll believe it when I see it, to be honest. I don't like to... well, that's irritating. It's all over there, isn't it? So I'll take the short route and we'll go straight across. So, yeah, I know which side my bread buttered on. Now, it could be just halfway up the cliff, so... But besides swimming, I like to go in a straight line. That's not her fishing, is it? And they do have fishing as well. Can't catch anything there. That's all we've got to do now is get up there. Now you put this down. I know what you're saying. It's possible to get up there. Now there is Skyrim jumping on this. You just park all your way up. Look at that. Therefore saving you all the way around.
Need to talk to you.
Leave me be.
I'd love to leave you be, but you know, I'm an Uziel and I know what happened to your betrothed as well.
Your betrothed is dead, and Echidna captured and killed him.
Nils.
I could have done that more tastefully.
This won't bring him back, I know, but I avenged him, killed the beast.
Is that any comfort?
Thank you.
Oh, it is.
Knew all along he was true to me. And
Yeah,
so
he
I'll
was.
vow to be true to him for the rest of my days.
You do that, lady.
Take this gold. 'Tain't much.
Well, that's
I
very
want you to
kind of you.
take
That's give me all of it. You know, you don't need to leave any. So this is where you see when I first played this game, when on day one I played this game, a very long time ago, and brain went senile since then. I would sometimes go, look, I don't need any payment, but we're kind of a meaner. So we will be taking.
Thank you.
So a
Taking
little bit
coin I can
mean this
get.
time. I thought I'd like to do
Doesn't
it a
come
little bit
often in my
differently.
profession.
So sorry Britt, but you know, I want every little bit of penny I haven't got right now because I'm an evil genius. Although if you watch my last Skyrim stream, you'll find that we'll probably get viciously torn apart by everybody who watched. Right, so we've comfortably done that. So let's see what we have now. Now I'll tell you what, let's say there's a village nearby with a quest, a new quest that we can pick up. See, that looks like a notice board there, full of quests. It's the other side of the river, don't worry, I'll just go in a straight line. So we'll meet Yennefer. Right, see that? I'll just drop down there. We shimmy down there. Geralt likes to slide, but if you go really carefully like I did in Skyrim, we still get down. See, I know how to Skyrim jump. I know how to slide down, even if it isn't a Skyrim game, I can still do the sliding and jumping. All tastefully done. So let's go to that notice board, which is just here. I'll just put a torch on so I can see. That wasn't a torch. That's it, so we can see what we're reading. Right, okay. So some of these are just notes, you know, but general local things going on in the area, but some of them do quests. Basically what I do is I, read it, is that quest. If they've got like a seal on them, a special like red seal, that's definitely a contract. So what I'll do is I'll just pick them all off and see if any of them turn into quests. Looks like none of them turned into quests, so because they haven't got a seal on them, but I could have read every one, filled in with a bit of lore of the local surroundings, but I don't particularly want other people to know anybody else's business.
I've battled in worse weather than this.
So that was a waste of time going to that notice board. You might have noticed that. You might have noticed that. I thought it was a little bit hilarious, never mind. One of my best. Where's that notice board? Where's the travelling lamppost sign? Right, let's have a look. I like to mark it and then I know exactly where it is. Because, the map, the little circular map doesn't show it quite far enough sometimes, so it's a good idea to... It would be up the hill. It would have been better if it's down the bottom, really, wouldn't it? Although if you're halfway down the thing, it probably would be worse. Because, yeah, they should have put it in the middle. Probably what they have done. Alright, so now we've done that. What should we do now? Let's have a look in our quest log. I'll tell you what, let's meet Yennefer at Hindersfjall. Seems a stupid idea to me, but... Alright, zoom out. Where's Hindersfjall? Oh, it's way over to the right here. There's no, there would be no... Don't worry, I can go there. Is there any boats around the area? There is a boat around the area, so let's go there. Get on the boat and go straight over. Therefore, cutting the journey in half. Brilliant. So I think we recovered from that dense moment.
A place of power.
There's a place of power nearby. Now, a place of power, no idea what. Now, these are places of power give you like, I think they give you like temporary buffs, but I think they do actually give you skill points as well. But I can't remember if that's true or not. Yeah, there we go. So they give you a skill point and they give you a temporary bonus. Although I'm just purely guessing. So what I'm going to do is, you see, I got a feeling. See this one here. If you know, come in really tight. Come on, join me down here. So increases potion overdose. So that means we can take more stuff without being overdosed, because you can't overdose if you take too many potions. All right. See, the duration time of the potions and the bombs are 10% at the moment. But if I do another one on that, that's 15%. So it could be a good one to do. Now, I'd love to go down there and do that one, but I need a couple of points. So this one has 10%. See, actually, that might be a good idea. I might save it and see if I can get this one, which actually heals 10% more vitality on top of the duration. Actually, yeah. So I'll tell you what, let's save that point. Alright, so look out for these signs. I didn't find a huge amount of them on my first play, and I think that's why I never got to a very high level. I only got about 30 or something, and I think I could have gone a lot higher, but I did miss out on a lot of the stones because I was taking shortcuts everywhere. So it's probably a good idea that I don't do shortcuts everywhere. Right, okay, we're looking for a boat, wasn't it? Right, there's a boat down there, and a village, which will probably have a sign. So let's slide down the mountain. I'll go down here. So look out for those stones, okay? Because they can give you skill points. Right, make our way down here. But you know, don't want to drop down sheer cliffs. Right, and yeah, for those that are interested, on my birthday is on Tuesday, next Tuesday. So Jess usually comes over, okay, and maybe I'll get a phone call from my other part of my family as well. So you know, we may also get a phone call from them as well. So you know, say I mean, I won't say how old I am, but just say we're ancient. But inside, I feel about 20. So I don't worry about my age anymore. I just take that thing that I just ignore. I just ignore it because every day I feel younger. Throw out of it. I can see they come at you at all kinds of crazy speed. See what I mean? It's like my health's gone down. It's like 2 plates of black zero. So we're gonna take that. See what I mean? They come at you. See what? I don't get a chance to even duck here. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here quick. So let's wait for that to. I don't know where it locks on, even when I don't want to lock on. Oh my god! See what I mean? I barely had time to take anything there because those things. They kind of amble up and then they just jump in so fast. By the time I've swung the sword, they've already hit me. So you got to watch out for that in this game. They do everything that seems to attack you really fast. So you have to get in or move out of the way, because they just rip you to shreds here. So yeah, thanks very much, Vicky. So I don't worry as I get, you know, everybody goes, oh dear, I'm a year older. Oh God, how sad is that? I don't worry about it because you know, I just feel young, and the kids enjoy the fact that I always feel young, you know. This time we'll do it a little bit more efficiently with my own peanut brain, alright? So what I do is, you're doing Igni, there's tactical Igni, alright? Therefore, Muslim is a piece of cake, using my tactical genius, although, you know, they come at you so fast you don't get any time for any tactical geniusness. See what I mean? See what I mean? See how fast they are, even though I'm rolling out of the way like a crazy nutcase. Plus I'll take a water as well. Burn him, burn him. Can't see all these trees. So I'm outmaneuvering him, using my own skill and intelligence. Oh crap. Yeah, but see, you know, sometimes when I press this, it's about a half a second delay, which is enough for them to hit me. So, even though I'm trying to press this thing for Igni or whatever, sometimes, you know, it's not full yellow, so I can actually do it. And other times, by the time you've pressed it and then it's activated, you've already been hit. So that's why there's always a little bit of a delay when I go to do it. I do think they come at you a little bit too fast, but you know, the first time I played this game, I did manage to complete, you know, the main quest, but I by no means finished it, because, you know, I finished like a fair old chunk of it, did the main quest, but you know, I played it for a long time, started doing a bit of the DLC as well, and because they were really cheap, a whole new area to explore with, new creatures which were a higher level, and I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Tremendous stories, all that kind of stuff, and you know, but I never had time to go out and totally finish it off, bar the main mission. But I did a lot more than I'm doing at the moment, because I was practically trying to do as much as I could in it. But I still got a fair bit to do, you know, well, a good bit to do. I won't say I've done most of the stuff, of the main stuff. And this will be a little bit shorter run than that one, because you know, that was over, you know, a couple of years I was playing it. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're heading to wherever that was. Where was it? See, it kind of sometimes the quest marker disappears, so I like to press that and put a marker on the wall, just to kind of, so I know definitely that I'm going the right way. Alright, so let's see if we can find Yennefer, so we can set it up for like next week or something. And they're like 5:10, so I kind of recovered from that sudden brain seizure that I had due to the difficulty level being on legendary instead of normal. So you know, you saw me gradually disintegrate live on screen. It's probably the worst play I'd ever done on Siren. You're welcome, by the way. Got 40 water, have I? So at least when I take stuff, it should last a bit longer now. I still feel like they're a little bit strong for me. Boating in, you know, if only we had boating in Skyrim, wouldn't it? I think they have got a little bit of boating. There is a mob for Skyrim where, you know, you can use boats to fast travel around, but literally it takes you from one, you know, go to where a boat is going, and then you can fast travel to another place where there's a boat. So it's not like you're actually sailing it like in The Witcher. But that's because this is you know, this game is created by geniuses. Bethesda think they're geniuses and don't do a bad job, because they do a lot of other good things really better than some other games, but still not as skilled as these people. This one, multiple, tons of rewards. I mean, Skyrim one, I don't know who sold the most, to be honest. I would imagine Skyrim, because of the mods, has kept it going, so I imagine overall that's probably sold more. Don't take any notice of that flicker in there. That's the, you know, the upgrade. It's probably gone wrong on the sales. But I'll tell you what, we won't look. It's where a first person would have come in handy, because then you wouldn't have noticed it. Skyrim has got it on first person, I must admit. So we're almost there. That's Yennefer, my one true love. First time I played, you know, it was all about Triss. Triss and more Triss, basically. I thought it was beautiful, gorgeous. But we've gone for the slightly more sedate Yennefer. So, you know, might slap me around the face now and again, you know, give me a shove and a push. Might, you know, trash talk me a little bit. But, you know, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? Some people like it, some people don't. Geralt obviously loves it. Oh, look at that. I tell you what, that looks like a nice place for a bit of treasure, doesn't it? The flying things now. Right, yeah. Can I get out of the boat before I die? That's the question. Right, okay, so what we do, we pick this. This is just for bringing down these evil lights. They come down. I kill them. Whoops. Especially big flames. It's a good way of doing it. Right, but just bring them down. Come to pieces. That's basically how it works. Right, another one somewhere. Akita. Where is he? Above me head. Right, there he is. He's up there. That if I can hit him up there. He's retreated. Coward! Right, okay. Pick up the, don't forget the beautiful goodness. Pick up all the good stuff. All helps to do your, you know, craft your mutagens. That's it. Mutagens. Look at that. They may be delightfully looking from the top half. But the bottom half, you know, not so enjoyable now. See, there's the red one. That's obviously where all the huge loot is and the clue to whatever's here. So I'll just press on that. Alright, I'll try and read this out. Come in close. Come in real close. Hauled in a mighty fine catch this time. 7 women and 10 men, each healthy and strong. Top quality goods. Captain doesn't know yet where we'll sell them. But for merchandise like this, we're sure to get a good price anywhere. Perhaps we'll sell to, and that's inevitable. There's this one we've got who's damn pretty. But a damn pain well, it should be in the arse too, but not for that. I'll keep her myself, but when she's not bawling her eyes out, she's yelling threats at us. Demands we let her go or drop off at Freya's temple. And that if we don't, her brother will sail around after her, slaughter us all. Now that'll be the day when, something else. First 3 days at sea were quiet, but now a storm's blowing, blasted Skellige where. Why couldn't it just wait until we left these waters? Text suddenly ends abruptly, probably because they crashed. Which means there's loot in the bag, which we just got. There could be more loot in there. I'll take that. Cotton could come in handy.
Not your lucky day.
What's that? Oh, and they seem to have come back. It does take a long time to load this thing. Well, can I get to him in time? Burn it. And rip his head off. Now, sometimes, yes, don't forget to unhinge. Anything down here?
Come on!
Geralt's not afraid of anything, apart from his own shadow. I don't know why you don't load it after each time. That'll make more sense, doesn't it? So all you have to do is just fire it, but apparently it likes to load it first and then do it. It's a funny old goat, isn't he? I do a goat impression right now because me and Jess, you know, as soon as we mention an animal, we like to do an animal noises. We're funny like that. Yeah, that's part of our birthday treat we'll be having. We'll be doing a little bit of animal noises. I'm sure of it. Panic them up. No, we do like a good laugh. So sorry you got to miss out on birthday, but yeah, we'd like to have a little bit of fun, have fun together. Forget the fact that I'm 99. I'm just enjoy ourselves and just have a little bit of a break. See, I almost missed that. Right, see, don't forget loot everyone. I won't take that out because it could be something handy like a rope ladder. Oh, right, okay, beautifully done. So all we've got to do now is meet Yennefer. So there's always random events happening. You just check. All we've got to do is look for a little kind of sprinkles coming up, and that means that's where loot is. We'll jump up, grab off the boat and head towards we're trying to slice through the vicious sirens. Alright, and then we'll put our foot down, or our rudder, and we'll rudder our way around here. So I hope you enjoy it. Do you want me to stop chewing? They tend to stop. I mean, so there's lots of little things we could pick up there. Do you know what? I think I'm going to pick up that because I feel like we're very much missing some of these things, which could be things that I need. But let me go back a minute and let's get some of these things because I can't make some things because I haven't got the correct stuff. So we're going to whip down here. Use our Witcher skill to pick up this stuff because some of it you can only get from under the water, some of it you can only get from caves. So go pick up as much as you can. Swim faster too. I'll speed it up. Alright. So it could be I can't do some things because I haven't got these ingredients. So it's a good idea to pick up these. It's got, you know, quite a long amount of breath. So there's, as you can see, tons down here. I'll get as much as you can with each dive. So we're doing it somewhere at a time. I can't believe I'm thinking straight today. I must be ill. So I've slightly recovered. Jess laughed her head off when she saw it. When she saw me suffering live, you know, I showed her that bit where I was, you know, oh hang on, I may have forgot about my health. So she enjoyed that good laugh. Evil thing. It was hilarious fun, wasn't it? Glad you all enjoyed it. I mean, I was half laughing at the same time, but that's because I'm a half laugher. I don't know how I stay so cheerful under immense pressure. Because boating's a real challenge these days. It's a good job I've got a sense of humour in it. What do you mean I haven't? Don't forget the silent watchers. Yeah. By the way, silent watchers, if you're watching and you're enjoying it, why not hit that like button? I'm a very small channel. I think you can see why. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm professional. So, yeah, please, if you know, it won't hurt. Just say like. I mean, all right, it might, you know, might be a bit more chance of you picking up another video of me. But, you know, you might not want that, but go on, just ignore it. If you want to. Right, there's Yennefer. Look at her. Now, what I like to do, so you can look at her in close detail, I like to do this little trick, or I'll walk behind them and look at them very close like that until they disappear. Right? I've been using that for years. You're welcome, it's a handy tip. Hello Yennefer, it's nice to meet you. I've missed you so much. Wow, those are tight, aren't they?
Greetings, Yen.
Good thing you're here. The frostbite was starting to set in.
I knew she was going to say something like that. So thanks Vicky for hanging on in there. That's something I needed taken care of, which isn't far from the truth. But seeing as I'm a bit of a comedian on the side, you should have worn warmer clothing.
You should have dressed warmer.
Next you'll be pinning mittens to my coat. Can we go?
Yeah.
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindersfjall. But if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way.
And of course I've got to follow her because I'm tied
Raised
to her.
huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the wild hunt.
Well, I don't know. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here. Although, wait a minute. I'll tell you that. Let me rephrase that. As we'll do this, we'll make it morning, so it's nice and bright and sunny. Alright, refill all our stuff, so we're at full health.
Perhaps 'twere written in the stars.
And then we'll follow Yennefer, but she will, if I run. No, she'll run. Creation engine apparently can't do that. Oh, come on then, don't take all day.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing.
You see what I mean?
Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Oh, hang on.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So.
And we're looking for someone who's still
thank
alive.
you. Thank you, Vicky, for that.
Please, this is urgent.
Then speak.
Well, I'll let Geralt say this.
They say the wild hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeletal horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
Oh,
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
I'll tell her to go on.
Go on.
I ran out to get help, to get Leif. But so many bodies. Yole, Ingvar.
I mean, she's doing all the orders.
Which way did the riders go?
Towards the sea, through the ravine, on horses made of bones. Bones and ice and...
Enough! Get to the point. Now.
Right, well, basically, well, I'll do that one. See, the yellow ones are important ones, and sometimes you only get a choice of one or two. Sometimes you get a time limit, so you have to do them, make your decision quickly. But if it's the white ones, the ones you can ask independently. I think we already said that, did we? Maybe just check.
They say the wild hunt destroyed this village.
That is true.
Yeah.
Though
yeah.
few
So
believe. Did you see riders on
same
skeletal horses, wearing frost?
Aye.
Right, okay, so
that's
we'll
how
just
it
skip
was.
that.
Leif yelled to grab...
You were to ask about someone.
What happened then?
Right, okay, so we'll skip all that. But I couldn't remember if that was... I think they do...
Go on.
Go on, I'll skip that as well.
Which way did the riders go?
Towards the sea, through the ravine, on horses made of bones.
Enough! Get to the point. Now.
Right, I may have to continue doing it. Right, and then we're looking for an ashen-haired young woman. So yeah, it should be white. Once it goes grey like that, I should have realised that we've already done that.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes, she has.
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Kevan. 1,000 curses upon him.
So I'm looking the wrong way. What was Ciri doing here?
Remember anything else? Anything at all?
Only that she seemed tired. Very tired. And her hair was wet.
Great. So we know she bathed. Progress.
I'm
Your
sorry,
name?
Craven.
Yennefer,
My
right?
apologies. Craven. Craven could have told you more.
Love her though. Craven, who are we talking about?
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
What's his name?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
Yeah.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Morkvag. You don't usually find monsters, cowards.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And
Makes
thus
sense.
regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skellige.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
I'm told her like that. What is this Morkvarg? What is it?
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever
I
sacred
thought
to
that was
him.
me.
He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard,
Bit like
killed
me.
children, pregnant women.
Know the
Can
type.
do that
They
bit.
said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindersfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
What do you mean I have? Yennefer, if you could help me, yeah. I could do lazy Geralt and do I'm not here to work. Alright, I'll get rid of it then.
I
Only
can
give
get
me a
rid of
skill
Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
Yeah.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's
Not
a
this
complex curse. Meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Alright, where is he? The other side of the continent? That's a subtle joke. Where is this holy garden?
Where is this holy garden?
Not
Pretty
far
close,
from here.
wasn't it?
North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
Well, I don't know. Well, thanks for your help.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
Yeah, you said that previously. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds, but so be it.
Custom demands
sorry.
pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Did we? Well, I don't know what you're saying there.
My
Thanks,
grand
ladies.
told me about you.
Any loot, by the way? You know, any... So I'll be with you in a minute. I just want to check the loot. Could be a valuable chest in here, along with valuable food. Alright, it's locked. Didn't expect that. So was that. Alright, you can't go in every one.
are you walking?
Right, okay, so let's see, what time is it? 5:32. Right, we'll just see well, I'll tell you what, we'll follow Yennefer for a minute. Right, let me do a save here, so we don't have to do that conversation again. I like to do plenty of saves, just in case. I'd love to go in that house, but I'll tell you what, we're trying to see.
This trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
Right, let's see where we got to go first. Right, just there. I would say somewhere inside there is a good clue where we got to go. But you know, it's only a quick guess. So that's where we're heading. All right, there. So I'll tell you what, we'll get a little bit closer.
You'll see when the time comes.
Because at the moment, I don't think I'm carrying too much, because I'm being a little bit more cleverer than my first time. Yeah, I know, you never thought it would happen, did you? I'm going to do this and see if I can repair my weapons a minute. So that's 81. That's 85. I'll do that one. Right, because we're Axeman Geralt from now on. Decided to turn into a mad axeman. I wonder if I can put another one on here. I've got that Igni one. I do quite like the Igni one. Let's see, Ard Quent. So that'd be a good one to put on. Let's see if I can't put on anything else. Alright, so it's only got one slot. Alright, so I think we'll finish there. I don't want to go on too long. I mean, Nick has been complaining a little bit, probably because doing a little bit too much on, you know, on Sunday, probably on the VR. So it's just irritating a little bit. Not a tremendous amount, but just a little bit annoying. I like to get rid of these, so I know they're all gone. Second thoughts, I won't bother. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll carry on from here. We'll do a save right from this point, and we'll carry on from there next week. And we'll continue this every now and again. We'll do a little bit of exploration on the map. Okay, so when you go on here, if you kind of zoom out a bit and then you flick through here, you'll get one where it get a lot of question marks come up. Okay, like this. Okay, go around all these question marks. If you do that, you're going to find loot, you're going to find useful items, you're going to get experience, and it's going to level you up quicker than if you just do the missions. Also take some of these side missions that are contracts with the red seals on them, because they will also you know,
I suppose,
get added to a
but then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with.
So we'll go a little bit further. Right, there's some guarded treasure, so what we'll do is I'll go for that guarded treasure next time. Alright, so we'll start off with a bit of guarded treasure, all adds to our experience. It's a good idea to do that on your way to locations. Okay, so pick up messages. I'll try and pick up more of those messages at the signpost, especially the ones with the seals on. Alright, I won't take all of them this time. And we'll carry on from here next time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Just a little picture, you know, well, two of us in wedded bliss. Hang on, there's a little bit of muck on my lens there. But don't walk, alright, she's walking off. So here's Geralt. So I'll thank these people for coming in today. Thanks Vicky for coming in. I wasn't saying all one, you know, which would sound a little bit sarcastic. And so thank you for all the people that have come in. Thank you to Vicky for coming in. Very much appreciate it. So Vicky Mavir, I hope I said that right, Vicky. Thank you very much. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday on Tuesday. So for those that are wondering about Skyrim, I won't be doing Skyrim on Tuesday. There's something coming, so I'll just interrupt it. Because it's my birthday, and you know, kids come over. You know, we like to have a little bit of fun. You know, doing a bit of Lego, having a little bit of fun on Rock Band. You know, we're trying to do another Rock Band at some point. If I can, I'll try and set up a camera, sort of looking at us. You know, so I don't know. We'll find a position somewhere. I can put the camera so that you can see me and Jess playing at the same time with, you know, either drums or both playing guitars. One bass, one kind of lead. So you can have a look. So we'll try and do that. What I'll have to do is probably record it and then upload it, because if I do a short, it will only last 16 seconds, which is, you know, you want to see more than 16 seconds of Ray and Jess, don't you? So you know, I'll see if I can do that. Whether I do it on my birthday, I don't know. So the next stream will be Saturday, okay, as normal, with our assassin at 3:30. Okay. On Tuesday will be my birthday, so family will be around, so we won't be streaming on that day. All right. That's so they can, feed me lots of sugary treats, and although it's probably more like I'll be watching them eating sugary treats. All right. And so we can have a nice chill day out without not having to worry about anything. All right. So thank you all. If you do wish me happy birthday, thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. So we will do Saturday with the Assassin. We will do Sunday with Draco. All right. But Monday me and Jess play together anyway. So and then Tuesday we'll do the Miss, and then the next one will be on Thursday. So after the Draco one on Sunday, the next one will be on Thursday with The Witcher 3. So there won't be one next Tuesday. All right, on Necra. So we'll catch up with her another time. All right. Also, we're pretty rubbish anyway. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like the subscribe button for more on this channel, especially if you want more VR or something. Take a look at my playlist. I have some other games which have pretty much completed. So we've got Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West. Those are plays. Hogwarts. So Shadow of War we've played all the way through. So Ark Evolve we've also done. So if you want to see some more stuff, why not have a look at those. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you again for Vicky for coming in. I'll see you all next time. Take care, and I'll see you on Saturday with our Assassin. All right. Bye for now. And take care. Alright, thank you everybody, bye for now, and guess what, I'll see you later, bye. What'd you wink for? I don't know. No, it's probably a bad idea, but thank you all for coming in. Stop now, my head race, stop now.